Hey everyone, this is Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers for Nintendo Switch. The demo's actually available up on the Japanese eShop if you want to give it a shot. So yeah, basically you can test out the game right now, and let's check out some gameplay, shall we? Obviously it's all going to be in Japanese, so I'm going to be guessing a lot of the menus options, but I assume it's most of the basic stuff that you would expect to see. If you don't know anything about this game, it is basically a sequel to the Persona 5 game that is actually not on Switch, only on PlayStation 4. However, if you are planning to play Persona 5 Royale, which is something of a deluxe version of the original Persona 5 game, that's actually not canon, apparently, according to Atlas, weirdly enough. So this is a sequel to the original game, but not the deluxe version of that original game, which is weirdly enough. So starting out, I guess we got a couple of cutscenes, and then we'll see what gameplay looks like, because I actually haven't seen it. So obviously that's Joker from Smash Brothers, and not from Persona, obviously, as everybody knows. Right out of the gate, if you actually play Persona 5, this is weird because he's out in the normal world, but he's fighting shadows, so I don't know what that's all about. And obviously because he is a thief, he's being chased by, you know, the police in the actual game. That's not a spoiler. That's pretty common sense. But these are like shadow police as well, so yeah, I'm not sure the context of this. I'm seeing a lot of Jaggies right out the gate. If you look at the white outlines on the enemies, those are called Jaggies. On Switch, that's kind of like a thing because you don't have like anti-aliasing. But anyways, Morgana talking, that would be the, I don't know, like a cat girl or something. That's Futaba, I think. She's like a helper. Yoroshiku. Alright, so that's gameplay. Let's see. You can obviously run around. This is a Muso game, so obviously you have like light attacks. You spam the Y button, and that's basically your, you know, three-piece combo, very basic stuff. You have enemies with health bars. You have your own health bar. You have your own mana. Then you have the X button, which I guess either shoots by default, but if you press Y twice and then you do X, you automatically do like a different move, like a stronger attack, let's say. So yeah, just hold L to pick an enemy. See, this is weird. You can actually single target enemies, but what the hell would be the point when there's so many of them? And then if you press R, you can go ahead and select an attack. So and then you can also dodge with ZR. You have your shadow vision on ZL, which is like L2. And then he does like his normal abilities that you would have in the game with R, and you actually move it. Oh, that's really cool. So you can move the positioning of it. Oh, and turn it off and turn it back on. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so you can go ahead and just move the abilities. You have a double jump. That's not new. And then spam, spam, spam. And then if you press X and A at the same time, you can do like a finishing, I assume. That's Arceus, Persona, obviously. And show's over. So yeah, you could do like a special with X and A at the same time. Combat is pretty Musou-like, but again, is kind of more action-y now, which is what basically Musou games have been trying to be lately. They're focusing more on the action part of it than... I mean, the Musou games by nature have always been action games. It's just that because there's so many enemies on screen, people are turned off because they're killing the same enemies over and over. But, you know, they're still action games. So this is actually the intro for the game. I believe it was uploaded on YouTube from the Atlas channel a couple of weeks ago. So... I don't think it's as good as the original game's intro, but it's still pretty good. So yeah, for context, I guess people who haven't played the game, there's basically like a bunch of high school kids. I mean, that's basically all Persona games. So there's a bunch of high school kids who kind of discover they can go to people and change people's hearts, basically. Joker's kind of like the one who gets everything started, and these kids figure out that they can basically just try to make corruptly shitty adults into better people by going into their hearts and changing their inward and internal feelings, let's say. And that's basically the premise of the entire game. So this is basically a sequel to that. Again, I don't know what the hell they're saying. I can't read Japanese, sadly. So I'm just going to be guessing. But this is like a thing in the game that they love to talk via text quite often, whether it is in between dungeons or just throughout the daily cycle of the game, because it does take time and like real world, like, you know, every day is like through a calendar date. So they just kind of text each other like normal people would. Hey, what happened yesterday? What did you do? Etc. Etc. So, and there are like little options like that as well in the game. Like you can agree to disagree, or, you know, pin one comment from one character to another, and, you know, play with the responses and stuff like that. So this person to the right of the screen, I've seen him in the trailers several times. I believe he is also a playable character. I just don't understand the context of, yeah, this guy. I don't know the context of who he actually is. But I remember when they originally showed him, if you actually have played Persona 3, it looked like a very important character from Persona 3. So I originally thought it was like him, but it couldn't possibly be. Because also you need to keep in mind that Persona 3, 4, and 5 take place in the same world. So.
有名小説家の S 氏突然の断筆会見を開き
I'm actually not sure if 2 and 1 actually take place in the same world. I would imagine they do, but I've never looked into that.
続いて民放の看板キャスター生放送中に出演者に愛を告白そして最後
There is some bureaucratic slash, let's say, political angle to the original Persona 5. There is some sort of election going on for the, I believe, Prime Minister of Japan. I'm not going to get into spoiler territory, but there is a whole thing about that. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with that or just the people who are after Joker. Which is also a thing in and of itself, where, you know, he does have basically the entire police force after him.
いや、すみません。
これらの多くは一部を除いて単なる珍事件として扱われていますが、いずれの事件も人格の急激な表変が認められます。先に挙げた対象者はすべて、つまり外的な要因がなければ考えづらい。
This is weird. This is a weird transition because I have no context of this.
先ほどの事件はあくまで一例で全国的
やはり 心の怪盗団
I would perhaps wonder or perhaps guess if he has anything to do with the detective.
静粛に 進行を
Forgot
続
her
けたまえ
name, sister.
ありがとうございます。
Maybe he has
冠
something
城
to do
管理
with her.
官先ほどご意見が出心の怪盗団によ
I'm
る
not sure.
改心事件
しかし脈絡がなさすぎるんじゃない。
動機も推測できんだろ
以上の件を諸君に調べてもらいたい。私が諸君に求めることは2つ。1つは本件を立件するのに十分。2つ目はそれをなぜかわからんが、上は容疑者は怪盗団
Oh,
の
they
リーダー。
definitely have his picture, so they are talking about Joker after all.
改
Okay,
めて
so
この
this
男を
is
徹底的に調べ上げ
timeline-wise. He's already been detained, I assume, at this point in the story. He's most likely being interrogated by said detective lady. I forget her name, her sister.
怪盗団ね
Because originally in the beginning of the game, it takes a while for them to figure out who he... Yeah, so like July 23rd. I don't remember the context of what specifically is happening in the story at that point in time, but... No, he hasn't been detained yet, but they know who he is. If they know who he is, then they're about to arrest him. I know that's like a big moment as well. There's like a dungeon scene and everything. So Morgana's talking, we're in the subway. This is also another big part of the game where you just kind of get thrown into these moments in your life as you play through the game, where you're going to school, you're going to work, you're doing things throughout the day, and the game just kind of cuts into small slices of said things and just kind of lets you play them out as you go along. The music in the background is actually pretty basic Persona 5 stuff. The daily music that actually plays. Loading times do seem to be a bit lengthy, let's say, if you're got an issue with that. I think the original loading time was about 30 seconds. I know some people have issues with that. I don't necessarily care, but that is a thing. So this is actually, I believe, where the cafe is at. I'm trying to remember how it originally looked on the PS4 game. I'm not sure if this looks better. I mean, all the detail is there. So this is a shop where you can buy used things. You can actually buy like a video game console in here. And he gets to like play video games and stuff throughout the... There are some buildings you can go into. I believe the medic's office is right here. She's making a comment regarding that. But I'm guessing because there's a paper on the top of the hours thing, it says that it's closed for some weird reason. But you can go in there and talk to the medic. I forget her name. This is like a normal shop. You can't go in the hall. Oh, okay. You can go here usually, and that's a certain character's home. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Yeah, visually, I think this is probably on par with the PS4 base game. I know Royale has like way better visuals because it's like full 4K now. This one's obviously not 4K. Yeah, this is the spa. You can go in there in the original game. I believe that's the train station if you go that way. And here is LeBlanc, which is basically the cafe. You live in the second floor. And basically it's like the person who took you in, they gave you a home and you live here. But it's empty and closed for some reason. Seems dirty. That painting is actually part of the story for some weird reason. I don't know why it became a thing, but it did. Oh, it's like a surprise party.
驚いたか？
会いたかったぞ。
久しぶりだな。
These are all the.
元気そうでよかった。
Yeah, if they're all there, that means
モルガナもね。
July 24th. I don't remember specifically in the game how far that is. But if it's they're all together and he's not captured, then it would have to be post game then.
サプライズ大成功だね。
Like putting it timeline wise, he would have to
ま
be
ったくお前ら。
because by the time that everybody gets recruited,
久々に会えるってのに。
Man, I don't
何もなしはつまん
remember.
ねえ。だからマスターに頼んで開店前に入れてもらったんだよ。
元気そうじゃねえか。そうだな。
they also got new
数ヶ月前の
outfits.
はず
I
だ。
think that's not the original
あるだろうが。
outfits.
そろそろ店開けるからよ。続きはお前の部屋だ。好
Except
きに使え。
him, he has his normal outfit. I think that's what he normally looks like.
はいよ。その代わり。
よし。じゃあ全員アジトに集合。
She has a raincoat for some reason. I don't know what the hell that's about.
たく。騒がしいのが帰ってきやがった。
So far, a lot of story stuff. I'm guessing setting up context, but not much gameplay except the first
この
few
間の期
minutes.
末も赤点3つ取っちまってさ。
This is another thing that they love to do. Basically, on a let's say weekly basis, they'll gather on Joker's attic/room and just basically figure out what they're gonna do, what their next move is gonna be, who are they gonna target, whose heart they're gonna change, that
早
kind
く
of
補修
thing.
で来らんなくなるとこだったわ。
So yeah, this is actually pretty common stuff in the game.
勝った。私1個しかなかったし。まったく相変わらずね。少しは真面目に授業を受けたら。お、生徒会長の鉄拳制裁来る？もうそれいい加減忘れて。
They can't get lengthy actually, like
大
the
学
whole
ってやつ
conversation
は楽
scene.
しいのか？
But if you are invested with the characters, it's pretty normal.
ええ、充実してるわ。
If anything, you end up enjoying it because you get the full context of what they're actually feeling and thinking.
私も忙しいけど楽しいかな。野菜の品種改良の勉強したり。
Haru is her name, I believe.
それ食いつくの早えな。
てか、春の学部は経営とかそっち方面じゃないのか？
Haru Futaba on
そうなんだけど、
Makoto.
興
I
味があれ
think.
ば他の学部の授業も受けられるようになって、農学の授業があって
It's been a
ね。
while.
収
It's
穫
like
量の
2017
土
when I
壌の
played
栄
this.
養素の。
Well, the original.
我が輩すぐ寝ちまいそうだ。双葉は学校はどう？余裕だ。満員電車と体育以外はだいぶ慣れたぞ。だろだろ、もっと褒めてくれていいぞ。
で、肝心のお前は地元で。
よかった。
まあ俺もそれなりにはやってんだけどさ。やっぱお前がいねえとピリッとしねえっつうか。
そりゃ当然私たちのリーダーだからな。だね。
I really do want to know the context of when is July 24th in the game and what it is that you're actually doing at that point in time. Because I'm really racking my head trying to figure out
夏休み
what
は
it
どう
is
過
that
ごす
happened
の？
before this happened.
そうそう、それ決めなきゃ。夏休みの間はずっと
やっぱ旅行じゃね？ 1ヶ月遊び放
Because
題な
as
わ
far
け
as
じ
I
ゃん。
understood it, this game is supposed to take place 6 months after
宿
the
題
end
の
of
存
the
在と
original
か
game.
忘れそれにみんなは
言わないで
I'm
分
not
かってるから。
相変わらずだなリュウジは。
話を
I
戻
believe
す
the original game ends somewhere around
旅行なら
March
京都がいい。
or April.
一月あればどれだけの芸術に出会えるか。
芸術
So it
系な
made,
ら
it
私は
made
パス。あんま興
I
味ない。
don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to look this up once the
ていう
stream
か
is
さ
over.
旅行も昼は自然の中で思いっきり遊んで夜はバーベキューとかバーベキューにキャンプ
リア充限定イベと呼ばれるあれか。
楽しそう焚き火するなら薪割りは私に任せてね。
I have to say that visually this
景
game
気づ
does
けに
look
バー
like a
ベキューで
PS3
肉
game.
祭り
Like
ありだな。
just
どうよ。
I'm looking at the Jaggies, I'm looking at like how the background
赤
kind
身
of
のいい
blends
とこ
into
頼
the
むぜ。
foreground
な
or
んたって我が輩はグルメだからな。
and yeah, it
夏ら
looks
しくて
very
いいわね。
PS3ish. But then again, you
健
gotta
康
keep
も
in
考
mind the
え
original
て
game was a
野菜は
PS3 game.
多めにね。
But this game has nothing to do with that. It was actually built from the ground up for current gen
バーベキュー
consoles.
となれば黙っておれん。歴史
芸術より食い気か。
Although they probably used assets from the
いいのか？
original game,
おいなり。
so who knows?
じゃあ再開祝いの第1弾は全会一致によりキャンプに決定。そうと決まれば
A lot of talking.
キャンプにいるも
Quite a
の
lot of
おし
talking.
キャンプに必要なものをリストアップしました。渋谷705近くに専門店があります。
お？なんだ今の。コンシェルジュアプリのエマだ。知らないのか？
あ聞いたことある。
確か
愛じゃなくて AI 人工知能だよね。
アーティフィシャルインテリジェンスの略な。あらゆる情報の検索からナビゲーション、聞きたいことを音声入力するだけで。
テレビでも特集されてたわね。
そうそう、なかなかよ。
うっせえ。でもまあちっと興味あったんだよな。
よかったらみんな入れてみろ。
もしかしたら遊びに出かけた先で困った時使えるかもしれないわね。
面白そうじゃねえか。お前も。
はじめまして、エマです。あなたに会えて嬉しいです。あなたの名前を入力してください。
Oh, we're gonna enter our name now. That's great. You can't do a joke. You're gonna do 3 letters? What? Okay, sure, whatever. It's probably asking something else, but whatever. Joke.
ようこそ。
Difficulty options. Is it really asking that now?
私はエマ。
It's been 20
あな
minutes.
たを
Why
サ
is
ポ
he
ートする
asking that
コンシェル
now?
ジュです。
起動できたみたいだな。みんな友達申請しといたから、とりあえず。
おすすめキャンプグッズと出てるな。これをそのエマが用意したのか？
結構優れもんだろ。しかもただ選んでるだけじゃない。季節とか天候、個人のプロフィールや位置情報も参照して最適なものを考えて表示してる。
マジかよ。愛すげえわ。
だから AI ね。じゃあこのリストにあるものを手分けして買いに行かないとね。
つっても明日でよくね。外クソ暑いし、せっかく集まったんだし、今日は久しぶりのアジトで食べろうぜ。
ああ、話したいことはいくらでもある。特に近代芸術における問題点と。
おう、却下で。
I wonder what that was.
すみませんマスター。 カレーまでごちそうになっちゃって。
気にすることはねえよ。最下それにまたこいつが
こちらこそです。またお邪魔します。
じゃあまた明日な。なんつうか久しぶりに話せてよかったわ。
明日は手分けして買い出し。
俺らはキャンプ用品。つうわけで明日は渋谷ブチ港前に集合な。じゃあな。
店の手伝いも忘れるなよ。
I believe is his name. I think it's his name. Oh boy, she's gonna tell him to go to sleep, right?
なあなあ。
That's like a meme, by the way. She loves to just tell you to go to sleep.
なあなあ。
Yeah. You got no option but to go to sleep.
このベッドの感触懐かしいぜ。みんな元気そうでよかったな。ご主人も相変わらずだったし、やっぱりいいよなここは。キャンプはあさってからか。にゃふ我が輩もだ。それじゃあもう寝ようぜ。
Ah, dream sequence. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, basically you and this when this happens, when you go to sleep sometimes, a certain character will call you because they want to speak to you, and I'm sure they're gonna show him now. Okay, so she's there. Okay, so if she's there, then this is post game. Well, I guess he wouldn't be there, realistically speaking, if you're talking about the end of the game. He would not be there. But she is. I need context of the timeline on this. I really do. It must really be after the game then. But then why was she outside in the normal world just a second ago? And she's also here. I don't. I'm so confused.
立ち現れた忌まわしきこの牢獄。そしてその罪人の姿があなたが再び運命の囚われとなったことを。
Also, I saw like an interview. They were talking about the developers, like, "Oh, you don't need to play Persona 5 to actually understand this game." It's like, really? Because I've played Persona 5 and I'm confused right now. So I don't understand how they're expecting people to just jump in and get it. I mean, you'll get the gameplay, but like context of specific events and references, there's a lot of things you're gonna miss.
申し上げた通り、このままではあなたを待つのは破滅のみ。その運命に抗い、再び歪みゆく世界に立ち向かう覚悟はありますか？
I don't remember her name.
それでこそ私の知るトリックスターです。この先にはあの時と同じ、いえ、それ以上の苦難が待ち受けていることでしょう。ですが、私はいつもあなたのそばにいます。
Are they hiding the gameplay or something? Because for a demo that just does a lot of talking, it's not a very favorable impression. Again, it is a story-heavy game. I mean, the whole franchise is, but you would expect more gameplay. Like actual gameplay, not talking gameplay. This might as well be a cutscene. You're just pressing A the whole time.
おう
Sojiro is his name, right? I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh, that music. That is nostalgic. Oh, I love the cicadas on the left. You can see the noise. What does Futaba have to say? Not sure. Okay. So am I going to the shop? No, that's not happening. The main game is not going to be put on Switch. Although, interestingly enough, Atlas/Sega put out their fiscal reports, quarterly report, I think it was. But then, like, the fiscal is also attached to it. And they were, like, reporting that Persona 5 Royale, which released in Japan, I believe, sometime a month ago or two ago, didn't sell as well as they hoped. So, perhaps they'll put Royale on Switch eventually once they realize that they're losing out money by not putting it here. But who knows?
じゃあ早速つかマジ今年の夏暑すぎ早く店の中入って涼もうぜ
我が輩たちはバーベキューセット担当だったな道案内は任せたぞリュウジ
I love the motion that Morgana's doing right now. The little paws kind of go back. So weirdly janky.
って俺もどこかはとエマ
So they keep talking about this app called Emma. Futaba referenced it as artificial intelligence or something.
昨日行ってた店に案内してくれ
So I'm not sure what this app has anything to do with everything.
おお地図出たぜ
But there is something in the original game regarding an app that lets them detect the palaces, which are the places where they discover people that need to have their heart changed. So there is some sort of context with applications in the phone with the game. So.
なんだ騒がしいな
I think at this point, Joker and Smash was kind of just like Sakurai. He likes the game. He wanted to put the character from the game in the game and Smash it. That was it. It's like Banjo. Putting Banjo in Smash is just like, yeah, people asked for it. He likes Banjo. He put it in Smash. I don't think that means there's a new Banjo game coming.
あの騒ぎ見りゃわかんだろお前
I mean, there might be, but it most likely would be for Xbox. It certainly wouldn't be for Switch. Since, like, Microsoft does own Rare, so. Ah, new character. Who is that?
なんかショップのオープニングセレモニーだって。
Opening ceremony.
っていうかあれアリスじゃん柊アリス
Shibuya 705 is actually the big building in Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I mean, that's like a super popular spot to begin with in Japan, Tokyo, but there's like a big thing with that, with this specific spot in Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
今日からここに私がプロデュースしたブランドショップがオープンだよ誰でも一度は別の自分になってみたいと思う時があるよね
What looks like a potion and a card on her
ここ
head.
はその願いを叶えられる不思議の国なりたい自分になれるワンダーランドなの
She looks like ripped out of Persona Q. There's like a weird aesthetic resembling her from perhaps connecting her to.
ありがとうじゃあ今日は特別に先着100人のみんなへ特別な招待カードをプレゼントしちゃう 不思議の国をもっと楽しんでもらえる魔法の
I
カ
don't
ード
remember
だ
seeing
よ。
this character in any
喜んでく
trailer.
れたら嬉しいな。
Maybe it was like a quick thing, but I don't remember seeing her.
はい、どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
はい、君にも。
Wasn't that the guy that was on the train?
やべえ、アリスの手触っちゃったよ。
Arlen is what they
お
said?
君メガネ似合ってるね。ごめんなさい。楽しんでね。白いウサギは不思議の国への案内。みんな遊びに来てね。
Yeah, the loading times, man. They're noticeable. I wouldn't say they're long, but they're certainly
やれやれ
noticeable.
すげえ人だかりだったな。
いやーよかったぜ生なあ芸能人マジっ
我が輩は安堵。
へいへいそうでした。
これで気は済んだか。さっさとキャンプの買い出しに行くぞ。
あーってるって。
I still can't get over that default animation from Morgana. That's really funny.
そういやお前カードもらえてたよな。あれって何だったんだ。
にゃっリュウジはスルーされてたからな。
It looks like she's scratching the back
し
of
ょう
his
がねえだろ
neck.
あんだけ人いたら。
Keyword Emma.
ヒイラギアリスのワンダーランド。小さなエマの友達キ
So
ーワード
she's
です。
that girl's connected with the AI or
エマ
whatever.
の友達キーワード。
昨日双葉が使ってた
AI
機能じゃない
application
か。
thing.
友達。
もういいじゃんやってみろよ。
Light attack is Y, X, like special attack, heavy attack would be X. You
キ
pick
ーワー
like
ドを入力
abilities.
すればアリスと友達
to
にな
attack
れる
with.
ってことか。
It's pretty standard Muso stuff.
カードに書いてあったやつじゃね。
But again, I'm just kind of shocked that they just thrown like a big story
ワンダーランドだっけ。
talking part and they haven't given you a lot of gameplay. They gave like when I started the stream, there was a little bit of
ナビ
gameplay,
ゲー
but
ション
then
を開始し
it
ま
was
す。
super short. So I only got a feel of it, but I didn't get to experience much of it. Okay, so this app does something kind of like the castle thing. Because in the game, once you open the application and you want to go into a person's castle, it kind of like changes the reality into whatever the game thing context of it is. So you can see the shadows and you're going to the... It's kind of like in Persona 4 when you go into the TVs. It's a whole different thing. So this app that they just used, whatever it keeps calling Emma,
お前その格好。
お前もだ。見て
it
みろよ。
opened the, let's say, Shadow World. Shadow Realm, whatever.
どうやらここは異世界ってことになるな。
Yeah. So she's got like a corrupted heart. That's what I'm taking away from this.
あいつらさっき705にいたやつらか。
ねえみんな私のこと好き？それな。
Is that the same one? I would assume so because of the weird outfit. So the difference is that apparently while you are in this weird shadow world, there are still people in it.
どうなってんだよ。
Which is why the shadow police, let's say, coming out and acting, it's kind of weird. I'm guessing there's going to be combat soon, because, yeah, there you go.
やりゃいいんだ
Okay.
ろうやりゃ。相手になってやりゃ。
Is that a remix of the song?
油断するなよお前ら。久しぶりの戦闘なんだからな。
The original song, the original battle theme had like lyrics in it. You couldn't listen to it once you're fighting. But it's really good. Okay. So let's back out. You can't dodge with, like I said, ZL. And apparently Ryuki is fighting over there. So five default attacks, let's call them light attacks, will automatically combo into each other again. The chain resets and then you start attacking all over again. Anywhere within that chain, you can press one of the heavy attacks and he'll do like a special move or something. And I'm guessing that changes depending upon how deep you are in the chain. RA, RL, RA. Yeah, that's how you do the abilities. If you hold the R button, you can automatically do an ability. I'm guessing the abilities change depending upon whatever persona you have available to you at the time. Oh, and then you could do one of the special attacks if you stun them with that, so like lower their health enough. When the A shows up, you just press A and it automatically does kind of like that combat ending sequence where you can just attack automatically. But if you don't focus on that, you just kind of combo everything together. There are like default range attacks, but I'm not sure how they come out. They just kind of appear on their own.
環境を利用して戦おう。何か使えそうなものはないか。
AX to combo into let's see. This says a street pole, but I'm guessing anything that you can target. Yeah, so automatically A will get you to a specific location. Pressing X will do a specific attack. But A also. Okay, so you can jump into it. Okay. As long as you almost target it, you can just jump into it. You can jump off it and jump back in. Cool. Oh, and you can chain them. Okay, so let's see. Double jump, dash, and you stand on it. And they're just kind of like going wild and wild. Cool. Yeah, you can air attack. Yeah, shoot. Wow. Right. Got it? One line. Oh, we got it. Combat feels a little floaty.
また増えやがった。
これじゃキリがないな。ここは撤退だ。
Like you float in the air a little bit too long, even if you're not necessarily focused on the jumping attack. There is a target ability as well, which I kind of said earlier. It was kind of weird that it was just kind of there. Are they focusing on Luigi or something? I'm kind of confused as to what is asking for me to do right now. Does it want me to do the thing that I just did before? Oh, it wants me to go there. I think. Okay. That's what it was. Yeah, it's basically a Musou Dynasty Warriors game that's a little bit more focused on combat and slightly, let's say, open area environments that you can just kind of, like I was showing, you can like jump into stuff or whatever, which is usually you can't do in Musou games, and it kind of changes the dynamics of combat a little bit. It gives it more an RPG look, yeah, an RPG feel. Again, it's still an action game, so. But doesn't he have a knife? Can he cut through that? You know, if this is post game, that was the easiest way to catch him ever. Because in the game, they're able to escape pretty much anything. Man, she reminds me of that King of Fighters character. Is it King of Fighters? I think it is. King of Fighters 14, I think it is. She looks just like her. Anti-knife net, yeah, basically.
願いが奪えない？何それ？君、ちょっとかっこいいね。
Well, her outfit is interesting.
ねえ、名前はなんていうの？
That's definitely the girl from before. But this is like her shadow, so.
ジョーカー！へえ、君、ジョーカーって言うんだ。ダメじゃない、ジョーカー。ジョーの質問にはちゃんと答えないと。
I love the horse in the back. His outfit is.
ギャーギャーうるさいな。君も痛めつけられたいの？
ああ、クソがやってみろよ。
つまんない。いいよ、こいつら廃棄しちゃって。
Man, I can't remember her name. Marine something?
思い通りにならないおもちゃに興味はないの。バイバイ。
いったったったったおい
Oh, she just kicked him
お前ら
out.
無事か
ああ、なんとかな。
ちくしゅう、ひでえ目にあったぜ。つかあの野郎、あれが本性ってわけかよ。いきなりぶん殴られてたけど大丈夫かジョーカー。ならいいけどよ、あの野郎調子に乗りやがって。さっさと戻って一発かましてやんねえと俺の気が済まねえ。でどこなんだよここは。
地下まで落とされたようだが、どうやらゴミの廃棄場らしいな。とにかく出口がないか手分けして探そう。
ゴミだらけじゃねえか、こんなとこ落としやがって。
今はとりあえず進んでみるしかないな。この先も何が起きるかわからん。状況はこまめに確認しながら進もう。
Okay, so this is like an exploration area. Yeah, okay, I found the name of the character. Her name is Sylvie Paula on King of Fighters 14. It's basically the same character as that girl we just saw that threw us into this, like, what, trash heap or whatever. She's got the two big eyes on the side and everything. Like, just carbon copy of her. This is the orange hair girl, I assume. Red hair girl, whatever her name is. The one with the yo-yo. That's this girl. Every new Persona spin-off usually has a new character or something that has basically everything to do with the story, but they never remember who they are or anything like that. That's kind of like the trope. So I'm guessing this girl is this game's version of that. The fighting games had that, the Persona Q spin-offs had that. I even think the rhythm games might have had something like that. Maybe 4 did. I don't think 5 or 3 did. But yeah, they always have a spin-off weirdly new character.
ってどうなった？
何があったんだ、ジョーカー。
Her hair makes no sense. Unless she is basically the app, which is what I assume. I have no context to that, so I don't think that's a spoiler. But I do think she's had something to do with the app.
猫だよ。猫じゃねえよ。
どっちだよ。
Of course, Morgana's upset because she got called a cat.
てか何なんだ
She
こいつ。
isn't a cat.
なんか妙な服着てっけど。はあ？
私はソフィア、人の良き友人だ。
Sophia or Sophie?
お前も
That's her
あ
name?
のアリスってやつにやられたのか。わからない。記憶が消えてる。
She doesn't remember who she is
お前
or what she
二人と
is.
もちょっといいか。あいつは何者だ、ジョーカー。
記憶がねえとか言ってたけどよ。
Can't be trusted. This is pretty typical stuff.
この中から出てき
手品かよ。さすがにおかしすぎんだろ。
シャドウじゃねえみたいだな。
とにかくよ、まずは出口見つけようぜ。ここでうだうだやってても解決しねえだろ。
困ってるのか。
ああ、いつの間に。
困ってるなら役に立つぞ。私は人の良き友人、人の役に立つために生まれた。
助けてくれるってのかよ。
そうだ。どんな状況だ。
いや、なんか迷ってるっつか。
出口。ああ、ひとまずそうだが。オーケー、任せろ。出口を探してくる。おい、一人で行くな。どうするジョーカー。そうだな、脱出の手がかりになるかもしれない。
大丈夫かよ。まあ放置ってわけにもいかねえか。おい待て、シャドウに見つからっても見つかってるし。
離れろ、ソフ
Oh
ィア。
no, she literally took 3 steps and is already in danger. That's all we do.
こいつらどっから湧き上がった。
ここでやられるわけにもいかねえ。やるぞお前ら。
ペルソナ行くぞ、来い。やっ
なんとか切り抜けたな。ソフィアっつったっけ。怪我とかしてねえか。
問題ない。だがなぜ襲われた。いきなり。
ああ、なんつうか説明できねえけど、あいつらはシャドウってやつらだよ。
そして我が輩たちは怪盗団。ここの主にとっては賊、排除すべき侵入者とみなされてるってとこだ。怪盗団、かっこいいな。
そこかよ。気がってか、ここらはシャドウだらけっぽいし、行くなら一緒に行こうぜ。
私が出口を探してくる。ここで待ってればいい。我が輩たちを助けてくれるのか。初めからそのつもりだ。ジョーカーは私を助けた。私を使ってくれ、ジョーカ
ー。よくわかんねえけど、なんかいいやつっぽいなお前。
どうするジョーカー。
I don't know. As far as I understand,
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm like
よろしくな、ジョーカー。
either they're front loading a lot of the story and they do that thing of like the first, let's say, 3 hours of a game or like pure heavy story, and then once you get into it, it has no story until the very end. Or this is probably the most story-driven Muso game I've ever played, because I've never spent as much time just people talking.
お前まで乗るんじゃねえよ。俺はスカルだ。覚えとけよ。
Muso games usually are pretty light when it comes to the story, and it's never like over the top, you know, stuff where they just every couple of minutes they just keep talking. Usually they talk throughout combat, you know, but it's always just very basic stuff. This one's like full on.
ソフィアが
Alright, so need to look for an exit. Rip the mask off scene and everything. There are stealth slash scenes, or I guess, moments throughout the dungeons in the original game where you can kind of avoid combat altogether if you just sneak around enemies and avoid them. Doesn't work all the time, but they do try to be stealthy when they can.
OK 私に任せろ。
あ、どうするってお前何して。おい待てって。
なんだ貴様ら、侵入者か。
マジかよ。倒しちまった。あれ
はまさか。
お前たち何者。
怪盗団を助けると約
Power
束
of the
した。
yo-yo.
とにかく我が輩たちも戦うぞ。
ペルソナ。はい。いや、行くぞ、奪え。来い。
よし、倒した。
Apparently you can't switch, or at least the option to switch character into different characters at this point in time is not available.
待て待て待て。なんかめっちゃ強いし。
Because I was trying to switch to her and it wouldn't let me.
聞かれなかったから。
しかもその格好は一体我が輩たちの変身とはまた違うようだが。
怪盗団の真似をしたらこうなった。
だな。つか格好もそうだけど、お前ペルソナ使いってことかよ。
ペルソナ？
さっきの戦いで
She
お前
doesn't
が
know what a
使った
persona
能
is.
力だ。
What a noob.
あれは武器だ。戦うのに必要だろ。
ソフィア、お前は一体何者だ？
私は人の良き友人ソフィアだ。
それはもう聞いたっつの。
わからねえことが多すぎるな。だがのんびりしてる余裕もない。とにかく
そうだな。今のでまた敵が寄ってきたらめんどくせえし。つか戦うのも協力してもらおうぜ。あんだけやれりゃ問題ねえだろ。
ああ、脱出方法が頼めるか、ソフィア。
オーケー、任せろ。ああ、頼りにされる。
んじゃあ行くか。
了解した。
そうだ、体力には注意しておけよ。
You have items available to you, obviously. I think I got one just now when the fight took place.
シャドウの気配なし。よし、行けるぞ。
Okay.
気になった場所は調べてみようぜ。何か使えるものがあるかもしれん。
I don't know what those are.
おい、宝箱だぜ。早速開けてみようじゃないか。敵シャドウ出現だ。弱点をつく方法はスキルだけじゃない。敵ダウン。いいぞ。銃もうまく使っていけよ。
So you can select target specifics. Okay, so you select the target, A, shoot, and then it automatically does a weekend point attack. I can see how you can cheese this game by just doing that. That's a new song as well. The music in this game is really good. Almost every new song I've heard is really good so far. Obviously, your personas can level up still. I'm guessing they get new abilities because skill get just showed up. So, just like in the main game, your personas would just basically get stronger. And that gives you like basically when you do like this option right here for like different new attacks. Your persona basically will give you like, you start out with like a weak fire attack, and eventually you get one that's like AoE. Then you get one that's like stronger, but it's still single target. Then stronger AoE one. Maybe you get a debuff, a couple of melee ones, that kind of stuff. It's pretty standard persona game stuff. Is he poison? This is purple glow. Not sure what that is. So there are these like I guess short moments of combat. They kind of feel like the game where you would just have a random encounter. But I don't know how because again in Musou games you kind of have like a whole bunch of enemies to take down all at once. Having like just short little bursts of combat, I don't know how tiresome I end up getting instead of just having one long battle. It definitely changes the pacing of it for sure.
待て、敵だ。気づかれてはいないようだな。あいつ倒さないのか？我が輩たちは怪盗だ。階段の方行ってみようぜ。
Man, this is a long demo. I've already been streaming for like an hour and 40 minutes, I think.
おや？これは怪しいな。
So if we're gonna call this the first dungeon,
あそこからぶら下
basically
がっ
giving
て
you
る
the
もの
whole
を見ろ。
first dungeon to play
う
with.
まく使えないか、ジョーカー。よし、敵がいい感じに集まってるな。ぶちかましてやれ。やるじゃねえか。
So that right there, basically, it was like, oh, avoid the enemies. But then it was like, you know, oh, you've been spotted. Take them on. And because you were on top, you automatically get that landing strike defaulted onto you. Like, so you can just attack them. Like air attack. Oh, she leveled up.
まだ油断す。
あそこ。
So anyways, you get that landing strike first. It does the weekend effect. Then you automatically do like the all-out assault.
あそこ
And
から
then,
登っ
you know,
行っ
you
てみ
start
るしか
chaining
なさ
combos
そうだ
after
な。
that. I would probably guess playing this game on easy is not a good idea. Because it seems like this might be set on easy, I'm not sure. The demo, I don't know what difficulty is on, but it seems really easy. I mean, then again, it is a Musou game, like tailored to people who most likely don't play Musous, so they might want to keep this thing to perspective, like, oh, just enjoy the story. You don't have to worry about the challenge. The problem with that is that usually you have people complaining like, oh, I played the game on easy because I just wanted to enjoy the story. And then they'll say something stupid like, oh, I also wanted it to be a challenge. It's like, no, you picked the easy difficulty. Clearly you weren't looking for a challenge, you were just trying to enjoy the story. So, that's been a thing lately where people complain about difficulty for some reason. even though they play the game on easy. So she was blocking the whole time. Right there. No, that's an effect. So you do have effects in the game still. You can obtain other personas left by combat.
敵の姿や力を仮面に封じ込め、新しいペルソナを得たんだ。へえ、面白いな。
They're all like Mimi and shit. So we got Pixie now, picking this up.
Shadow はいねえみてえだ。行こうぜ。
You can fast run by holding what? ZR? R2, I guess, on PlayStation.
Joker, さっきのペルソナの力試してみようぜ。
I don't believe this is a boss. But it is like, oh, you can attack with a different persona. And then it did lightning and he was weak to it. Yeah, so then you do a weak, you attack their weakness. Then you get a one more, which is basically the typical persona stuff. And then you do the all-out assault. Oh. Alright. Let's do this. If you press X and A, you do like the big ability. Bring out Arceus or Pixie, I guess. It's almost like... No, I guess this thing is a boss. There it is. There's like different levels of all-out attack. The stun one. It also got a status effect. Yeah, so there's different levels of all-out attacks. You have like the basic one that's just like a stun, and then you get a free attack from that. You have the ability weakness one, which gets you a free extra attack, but sometimes also gets you like an all-out attack. And then that ultimate one that it just did, this is the first time that I saw it. And then you get that like combo attack. Yeah, it's a lot of layers to this. I don't know what that is. It just gave me another option, but I don't know what that is. So I'm not... It's not combat related. It's outside combat. So.
ここから外に出られそうだぞ。
よっしゃ。さっさとここからおさらばしようぜ。
あそこ奥に続いてるな。行ってみるか？
Yeah, this just kind of reconfirms my idea that you don't want to play this on easy, because the game gives you a ton of options to just kind of plow through enemies. So you might just want to learn the basic combat options and play on normal.
よし、やっと外に出れたな。
だがまだ異世界の中だ。気を抜くなよ。
待って。
どうしたソフィア？何か見つけたか？
So we made it outside, I think, finally.
感じる。 あっちに出口が。
マジかよ。つか、なんでわかんだよ。
ビビッと来た。
ビビッとって。
出口はこっちだ。ついて。お、お
Oh,
い、
she
待って、
Naruto
ソフィア。
runs. That's cute.
どうな。
とにかく後を追うぞ。
There's been a lot of characters that do Naruto runs after that meme happened. It's becoming a popular thing now. Again, loading times are not great. I don't know why that takes so long. And obviously keep in mind this is like installed into the system's memory, not actually from a cart. A cart will actually take a little bit longer.
匂いが薄い。ここで間違いない。
つうか、なんだあれ。
大丈夫。ここは外に通じてる。通じてる？ぐにゃーってなってバーンってなるが出られる。
適当すぎんだろ。
信じろ、ジョーカー。話がわかるな。
What does that go back to your realm or something?
私はどうしたらいい？
She doesn't know what to do.
ジョーカーの言う通りだ。そこら中車道だらけだろ。
だが。
たくしょうがねえな。
うわ、何する？
Obviously, Ryuji's like, we can't leave you here.
わかった。ついてこいと言うなら。
じゃあ行くぜ。
Thank you for playing the demo. Pretty sure that's what that said. Was there a Mara in the background I just saw? There's a dead creature in the back, so I'm assuming that was Mara. Wow, this is a meaty demo. Except very little combat. So they're like literally the last 20 minutes. So yeah, that's Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers on Nintendo Switch. Again, if you want to play the demo, it's available in the Japanese eShop. You can probably make an account, throwaway account, or change your existing account to the Japanese thing or whatever and set it up that way if you want. Obviously, it's free. And the game, I do believe, comes out the 21st of February, the 20th, something like that. So if you're interested, you probably check it out or wait for the Western release, which is what I think most people are going to do. Either way, thank you so much for watching. See ya.